pasó con los magníficos dinosaurios que dejaste tú? Los científicos tienen muchas teorías sobre la extinción, pero los científicos mira uno de los videos en reproducción y obtén tus propias conclusiones.
Okay then, folks. We are streaming the Return to Jurassic Park DLC. I apologize if the frame rate is not that great because, well, although my computer can do a reasonably okay job, it's not that great with regards to the refresh rate. So if it is choppy at times, I apologize in advance, but not everybody is able to be afforded the latest tech. You know, sometimes we have to make do with what we have. And I'm just going to put my phone on silent because I'm looking at it and I know it's going to hit me with a bunch of notifications. I will give Frontier Development props for this because it will go from 2015 to 1993, so I do like that, and we're going to skip that. Okay, this is really decent attention to detail. It just reminds you of that haunting opening from the original movie in 1993, which I have to say has more than stood the test of time. I mean, yeah, there have been advances in visual effects in the last 27 years, but they broke a lot of ground with this. And just a heads up, folks, CG is not a special effect, it's a visual effect. Just saying.
This is so cool! It gets so much better, Mr. Cabot, believe me.
I didn't believe you the first time, John.
This is the abuse I'm paying for.
We all have our doubts, John.
But we want to believe. We just need
It's actually so
assurances.
good to hear Samuel
What's it
and
like,
Laura Dern
seeing a
again.
dinosaur for the first time?
Oh, it's like, it's like the early days of a new romance. It's fascinating and exhilarating, until the fangs and the claws come out.
It's definitely a profound moment. It made an impression on me. Let's put it that way.
This is why Jurassic Park must succeed, Dr. Grant. I want the world to have that same profound memory.
You know, I could do without some of the memories of this place.
That's precisely why I
Considering
asked
he
you
got
all
shoved
to
through
take this
the
journey
wrestling
again.
door by a
Had you
rampaging
been part of the
T-Rex,
process
it's not
earlier,
really
perhaps
surprising
our
that
first
he
time
would
around
be
would have been different.
that
A
cynical
mistake
and that
I'm correcting.
begrudging
giving you a chance to prove it,
come
John.
back to the
More
island.
importantly, we're giving these dinosaurs a chance to live in harmony with the modern world.
However tenuous and unwise that may be.
I'm going to prove it to you all. And Dr. Malcolm, I'm going to prove you wrong.
First time for everything, I suppose.
This is why I love Goldblum. Such a cynic, but he's kind of saying what we're all thinking. Now, if only that was Thunderbird 1 touching down. Alright. Let's see the tasks that...
As you can imagine, everything is a wee bit of a muddle on Isla Nublar, so we'll have our work cut out for us.
Yes, a return to the scene of the crime, as it were.
What crime would that be?
Hubris, John. Something that'll hopefully be managed a little more thoroughly this time.
I admit that I may have been too enthusiastic, and that it may have led to blind spots. That's why I've brought young Cabot Finch along with us.
So, what kind of science are you studying, Cabot?
Business.
Business? Oh, great. The last thing we need more of.
Intercepting a transmission.
After reviewing everything with Mr. Hammond, we'll need to start by placing an arrival point. Then, we can restore the core facilities and get a ranger outpost up and running.
We?
Well, you, actually, Dr. Grant. And Dr. Sattler. And
I will
Dr.
say,
Malcolm.
the guy that they got to
Much
play
to
John
do, but
Hammond's
it
a
sounds easy enough.
reasonably good sound-alike for
You
the
really
late
are
Richard
new to this,
Attenborough.
aren't you, Finch?
Right, construct an arrival helipad and connect it to the path network. Seems simple enough. Although that's the working theory. Alright. We require a helipad of some description. I'm going to keep it somewhat out of the way. Yeah, right next to the fence. That works just fine. Where's the... Perfect. Right, and whilst we're at it... Right, ranger outpost. No, no, no. Got a feeling. I don't know what the electrical range is for that, so I can only go with the MJ. Sometimes you're a dunce.
You nervous to be back, Dr. Grant?
You know, the last time I was here, I left in kind of a hurry. And I want to make absolutely sure what happened isn't repeated ever again, so I've returned. Reluctantly. On the positive side of the ledger, it's a chance to work with living dinosaurs. Does that paint a clearer picture for you?
I'm gonna equip them with some reload speed and accuracy because
Completely, Dr. Grant. And Mr. Hammond seems pretty confident we can get everything
more
working as
accuracy
designed.
is better than no
and intended.
accuracy. Okay, I'm gonna
Confidence is not something John Hammond lacks. Competence,
putting it
however, is.
mildly. Right,
It's
I'm
something
doing
I
this
pride myself
without
in, Dr. Grant. We'll need to repair
a
the
keypad,
geothermal power
a
station to start.
control pad. So anybody that's listening know where I can get
Okay, once
a
that is done,
reasonably
we can
good
focus on
control
the
pad
visitors.
for the PC. I'm all ears.
Powered, it should
And
give
preferably
us a
on
solid
a
base of
budget.
operations.
And hit the brakes hard. Hang on. Alright. No. No, I want to go forward. I want to go forward. Stop! 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 Stop!
Requesting repair.
Right. Repair the raptor pen. Oh yeah, that should be fun. Nope, the sarcasm. Let's see how well my driving has improved, if at all. Get portions of this fence repaired. Stop.
Repair work underway. Repair reported.
to go into the raptor's lair. And I just passed one. So yay. Stop. Absolutely. Get that thing repaired.
You know, I was reluctant to come back here for
Most
obvious
would be,
reasons,
Malcolm.
but then I
Most
realized
would be.
that I was even more reluctant to stay away because
The hell?
nature would take its course, as it always does.
Alright, hang on.
I felt the same. Still, there's no
Fence.
denying this is the single most important place on Earth right now. Perhaps ever.
Right. Let's get
Perhaps,
back to
but
Ooh.
what of Dr. Grant?
No, I'm gonna
He and I
release
are a
that
team.
out.
Through thick and thin, you know?
Alright, let's find the...
Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna get a visitor...
Yes. Still,
no visitor
chaos.
sensor.
Dr. Sattler, chaos has me contemplating whether we can actually make things better or just delay the inevitable.
Dr. Malcolm, the cynic as ever.
It all comes down to responsibility. The last time we were here, we were Hammond's guests. This time, we're more like partners. Now we have the knowledge and the means to make a change.
Ambitious, Dr. Sattler. That's ambitious, but, you know, I do like the sentiment.
Good. I'll need a research module added to the visitor center. Then we can get a look at the different
There we go.
fencing available.
Let's add an emergency bunker to that list as well.
Way ahead
I mean,
of you, Dr. Malcolm.
you know,
Way
we've
ahead
both
of you.
experienced how effective fences have been in the past.
Okay, folks.
Angry dinosaurs. Hey, I can save everybody a whole lot of time and just explain what happens eventually. And that eventually comes much sooner than anybody anticipates. Well, you know, except me.
Alright. Got 2 dead dinos. Let me get a look on the map a second. Oh. Okay. I realize I've missed that
Repair
part.
crew en route.
Okay. Okay. Let that get on with it quietly. And whilst it's doing that, I'm gonna construct another emergency bunker. But keep it separated enough. Come on. What's this? Oh, goody.
Mr. Hammond is very concerned. We're getting reports of staff injuries.
Velociraptors. Okay, we have to get them enclosed in the raptor pen.
Aren't you an expert on raptors, Dr. Grant?
I think that it'd be fair to say that raptors and Dr. Grant have history.
Devoting your life to the study of an animal means accepting the harsh truth that it would try to kill you if you ever came face to face with it.
You did come
Alright,
face to face with
one.
it.
Which was impossible before Jurassic Park. So that
He's
had to count for something.
Finch is really not helping his cause
It
here.
did.
I'm just
It
saying.
counted for a lot of sleepless nights.
Right. Okay. Right, we've got 2 located. Where's the 3rd? That's the thing about raptors. They are very good at concealing themselves. That's intriguing. Let's see. Alright. Let's go to the map a second. Oh, okay. One's down. It's actually not a bad shout. Let's, no. No. Can you... Thank you.
Collecting asset.
I really hate that they call them that. Okay, Raptor Pen is
En route to
repaired.
collect the asset.
If you played a drinking game and you had to take a shot every time they referred to these animals as an asset,
En route to pick up the
you'd
asset.
probably be drunk, probably not even like a third through the game. Right, let's go to map again. Oh, there he is. Or she, because, you know, the dinosaur is a female.
Transit has commenced.
Switching to
Asset
tranquilizer
transportation
mode.
underway.
Where are you?
Request acknowledged.
Alright. Wait till the animals are secure before I can even remotely begin repairing the fences. Okay. Sure why the Jeep is taking so long? Okay. He's thinking about it. Or she, should I say. Come on. There we go. Come on. Now there's a tiny bit of accuracy
Asset delivery confirmed.
to the Rangers shot. I say Rangers, I'm imagining the Power Rangers showing up in Jurassic Park. Just this idea now of a T-Rex coming up against the Tyrannosaur dinosaur, then just being confused as Lord knows what. Come on, come on. Okay, here we go. Okay, come on. Come on. Shrink her. Let's have a look. She's down. Alrighty then. Let's get transport available, also known as Thunderbird 2. What's that? Hang on, wait.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
Alright.
So our goal now is get everything under control, right?
Control? No. No, Finch. The best you can hope for on Isla Nublar is managed chaos. Okay?
Ever the cynic.
And that is why you are here, Dr. Malcolm.
So, not my sparkling personality then?
We just need Jurassic Park manageable, chaos and all. Then we can think about larger plans.
John, Alan and I still really aren't comfortable opening the park to tourists.
That is kind of an understatement.
I understand your sentiment and your concerns, but all in due course. And I do seem to remember seeing the public at your dig site in the Badlands. Charged them, didn't you?
Those donations help fund our research.
As did I.
For which we are grateful.
But it's really no different than what we are doing here at Jurassic Park, Dr. Sattler. Just on an, admittedly, much grander scale.
And with more theatrics and buttered popcorn.
We all know your vision, John. But the execution, it really needs work.
That is why you are all here. To make sure this dream, my dream, doesn't die.
And there is one other major difference between us, John. In Montana, Ellie and I were pulling dinosaur fossils out of the ground. And here, it's the dinosaurs that are trying to put us into the ground.
And isn't that exciting?
Finch, you really need to learn when to stop talking.
Okay. Alright. Check the map a second. Hold up. According to this, everything should be all secure now. I stress should be. There we go. Note 52 seconds remaining before everything can resume. Okay. The scale of this park. Gruesome critters in 93, and very little has changed. Okay. Alrighty. Come on. Here we go. Okay. Oh, 600k, that'll do nicely. Research speed now available. Ranger team scheduling. That'll come in real handy. In fact. Oh, wait.
It's still going to take a while to properly organize and restore the scientific data. Dr. Wu left behind a ton of material.
After Nedry's sabotage, it's a miracle we have anything to work with.
True. But between the storm, the dinosaurs, and whatever Nedry did to the computers, the records and documentation are a mess.
But you think it can be done?
If we can make dinosaurs, then we should be able to sort paperwork and organize computer files.
Can we make dinosaurs? Or are these just impressive replicas?
It's an interesting question.
Oh, they're alive, Alan. And I want them to be as scientifically accurate as possible. Hammond scientists made their mistake by substituting amphibian DNA.
And hiring the wrong people.
But now Hammond has the right ones. Us.
I don't know what he sees in that Cabot kid.
People say that to me about you.
The
Why do they?
sass.
People. People like Dr. Rockstar.
Alright. So use the ranger team's camera to take a photograph of a dinosaur sleeping. Use the ranger team's camera to take a photograph of a dinosaur socializing. Alrighty.
You know what I could use? Pictures of the dinosaurs. I'll get together a list of specific photos that I need.
Never thought I'd be able to take photos of dinosaurs before. That's a first.
Ooh, and Alan, the lens cap? I want actual images.
I'll remember. This time.
Right, on that note, let's close all shelters. Because the workers can actually come back out now. Now, if I recall correctly, we can get scheduling done now. Oh, that is a lifesaver and a half. Whew. Yeah, why are you doing that? Thank you. Let's have a look. A few items available. Alright, well, yeah, what's this? Oh, okay. Hey, Mr. DNA. Alright. So, dinosaurs sleeping. Alright, look up dinosaurs only. Feeding. Drinking. Roaming. Feeding. Hang on. Roaming. Oh, what we got here? Right. Okay. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Right, so I gotta look for a Gallimimus. Yes, folks, I know my driving is not the best. I don't know what I'm saying. Whoa! Yep. Parasaurolophus is sleeping. Right.
Can't wait to see that.
Nice! I'm adding this one to my collection.
Let's see. Need to see them socializing a minute. Oh, Brachiosaurus sleeping. That's something. And they're not socializing, they're just eating at the moment. Let's see. What's that?
attention.
Alright. What's a thought? Where are the dinosaurs? More importantly, that's more like it. You can actually see. See, folks, this is why I need a control pad. Okay, seriously, whoever has wanted to be able to go through these gates. And I'm heading sort of a little too quick. Slow down, dude. Slow down. Again, I apologize for the refresh rate, but my graphics card does not have the capacity to have a decent refresh rate at, say, 60 frames per second. You know, what I have is all I have to work with, so when the graphics card that I have, I'm not risking my computer's functionality just to get a better refresh rate. But it's something to think about for future reference. I'm about to go into the Dilophosaurus pen. Good Lord help me. There are several reasons why I shouldn't go in here, but here we are. Should take control here. According to this, there should be nearby. And there's some now. Be careful, because some parts of the clothing in this game does make it next to impossible to Whoa. One of them's asleep, one of them's prowling. Glad these guys never got out. Now, are they socialized?
Storm on the approach.
At the moment, they're just prowling.
Keep it steady.
Right, I'll let it take control because I need to get back to the visitor center just to activate. Hang on. Alright, open all shelters. Let's get everybody in. See if we can take care of it from there. Well, this is as good a chance as any. I know what you're thinking. Are you really going to risk it in a time like this? Like, oh yeah. Find another fence. Wait. Hang on. Keyboard driving is not my strong suit, folks, so I do apologize if, you know, it's not that much finesse, for lack of a better description, but again, I'm working with what I have. Solve the trials. So let's no. There we go. All right.
Stay on your toes.
Oh. Oh. Gallimimus. Hang on. In a weird way, you could think of them as prehistoric versions of rhinos. You could, even though rhinos are mammals and Triceratops are, well, dinosaurs. Okay. No, he's really not going to give me much to work with. Alright. Okay, here we go. There we go. Alright. Alright, let's have a look. Feeding, roaming. Roaming. They're really not gonna make it easy for me, are they? He's really out of the loop. Still need to see one of a dinosaur socializing. And at the moment, they're not really giving me a lot to work with. Feeding. Roaming. by himself. Let's see. Roaming. Let's see. Alright. Yeah, really are not making this easy on me. Don't get me wrong, I like a challenge like the rest of them, but challenges that are doable. One gal minus sleeping. Let's see. They're converging against the fences. I don't like that. Now's as good a time as any. Alright. Alright. Reverse. No. Go. Here we go. Alright, let inertia. Alright, so it's over in that direction. This would be great if this was a kit. Okay, let's look. That's just frustrating. No, wait.
Feeder supplies back to normal.
Oh! Whoa. Right, hang on. There we go. Hello. Okay, dude, really need to, you know. Seriously, hit the brakes. Nope, discard. Okay. Come on, guys, just start chatting. making this easy on me. Nope. Wait a minute. I thought he was going to charge me for a second.
Mistake.
Ooh. That will do. All right.
That photo's almost fine art.
All life has two instinctual impulses that no amount of tinkering or engineering, biological or otherwise, can ever hope to overcome. One, survival. Two, reproduction. With man, you can add a third, domination.
Man? Oh boy. All right, anyway, you're not wrong, which is even more reason we'll need to research a drug to act as a countermeasure to the dinosaurs' breeding.
Well, they've had a free run of the island for a while, so we've got to assume that they've been mating. It would be a recurrence plot.
Which is what, exactly?
Although the world is in a constant state of chaos, certain events can be predicted because they happen repeatedly, regardless of the initial conditions. And an organism trying to perpetuate its DNA would be one of those. Or maybe it's the tropical island paradise setting. You know, works for newlyweds.
You know, it could also be the food.
Yeah, perhaps, but considering what some of the dinosaurs have consumed, let's hope not.
Probably had too many people burgers. Kudos if you get the reference.
I think we've developed a drug that should inhibit breeding. Dr. Malcolm, can you get a team together to administer it?
Well, a ranger team can shoot them with darts, while I watch safely and securely from a distance.
Do these ranger teams ever do ride-alongs?
You know, for you, Finch, I believe they'd make an exception.
Okay. Test one dinosaur from each species. Alrighty. Let's see, what have we got here? Well, we've got a Gallimimus and Triceratops, whereas in this area, Triceratops, Parasaurolophus, Gallimimus, and a Brachiosaur. And that's 4 species. Velociraptors. I had a feeling we'd come back to them. Alright, let's go do this. Alright. Oh. Okay. Alrighty, let's do this. Slow it down. Yes, MJ. Smash into the gate as you're supposed to head through it. Well, the Brachiosaur is easy enough to hit as a target due to their size and mass. Okay, and
Storm warning on its way. Ready up.
no, we're not taking photos here. Hang on.
Contact made with Storm.
Did she say there's another? Of course there would be. Not Jurassic Park if there's no storm involved. Alright. Whoa. Hang on. Whoa. Alright, I need you to hit the brake. Alright. Alright.
Storm clearing.
Alright. Nah, dude, you're too far away. Some of them are getting aggressive for herbivorous animals. Just because they eat plants doesn't mean they won't fight back. Alright. Alright, let's
Weather conditions clearing.
hang on. Hang on. Has to be said, my ranger skills could use a little polishing. Got one. Oh, I did forget another one. Dilophosaurus. The raptors aren't exactly accessible at this time. Whoa! Excuse you. Right, let's... No. There we go. Ah, here we are. Trying to be tour. At least I think I am. No. No, I'm just... Yeah. Can't go any further there. Alright. Alright, hang on. Reach forward a little bit. And... Alright, full thrust. Sorry, that's the Thunderbird's fan in me tweaking. right? Alright. Here we go again. Somewhat convenient that they actually convene themselves within one spot. Let's have a look. No. Let's get close, but not too close. That sucked. Alrighty.
Assuming control.
What? Structure broken.
It's happening again, Hammond.
No, I won't allow it.
You may not have that choice, John.
Finch, I need to know, do you have a report?
It looks like the computer systems are under attack. John, we're being hacked.
Dr. Malcolm is correct. The corrupted code has also affected the power grid.
No, no, no!
Don't say the gates are open.
I won't, but they are.
Protection needs to be our top priority. For the dinosaurs and the staff.
Alright, hang on.
I'm staff, right?
Let's get the power grid back. That should help with staff safety.
And I am staff, obviously.
I've got programmers hardening the code as we speak.
Finch, you'll help us get the personnel secured.
Yes, the personnel, the staff, of which I am unquestionably one.
Someone please shut him up. You know what? You can figure your own way out. I'm gonna go operate the second. Let's drive. I like to see what I'm doing. Have done beforehand. Alright. Go one better. Do that. offenses. Not offenses, gates. First and foremost. Trouble is, mostly everything is shut down. It creates problems. Yeah, don't do that. Okay, hit the brakes. Wait. Can you sit this right? Oh. No. Brakes. All right. There we go. Oh dear. Perfect. And stop. Alright. 5 more gates. Whoa. Okay. Do need to reboot the power plant though. Alright, hang on.
Sabotage resolved.
Very good, MJ. Very good. Alright. Stop. There's 2 left. Ah! Reaching distance as well, it seems. Clear it. last one. Alright. And slow. Okay.
Sabotage resolved.
We've identified some residual flaws in the park operations software. I wonder how they got missed the first time around.
You plugged the holes, though, right?
Let's see.
There's some new counter-espionage software that just needs final testing.
Alright, got that
People
done.
out of our business. Mr. Hammond would also like to make sure the dinosaurs are secure and comfortable. Well, that shouldn't be a problem.
That's a thought, actually.
Right. Shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, that's the most common and least true words spoken at Jurassic Park.
Understood.
Yeah. Triceratops, so that's fine. Alright. Triceratops.
Acknowledged. Adding task. Setting additional task.
Right. Let's check the map again. Yeah, by the looks of things, they are not able. Yeah.
Asset to be collected.
Take another drink. Yeah, that is true. That's a drinking game. Every time they say asset, take a drink. Thank goodness for me, I drink coffee. Right. So for all intents and purposes, we've got 4 Dilophosaurs. Huh, that's interesting. Probably best just to keep everything on lockdown for the time being. Here we go. Okay. 2 down. Come on. Trank 'em. Come on. Whilst that's going on, I can get Thunderbird 2 to come along and pick them up. Right there. Let's see.
Heading to pick up the asset. Asset requiring collection.
Go.
Heading to collect the asset.
Why Why is there a dino threat? Right. Yeah, because they made an update a while back. Making the dinosaurs not so docile with vehicles that just come along and attack them, which I suppose from one perspective that gives a little bit more of a sense of realism, but at the same time...
I'm satisfied with the latest reports on park security. Now we can move on to the next great challenge, the dinosaurs. For that, we'll have to journey to the companion island, Isla Sorna.
Confirming asset delivery.
Huh. Well, okay, I wasn't expecting this. Very subtle, Mr. Nedry. 27 years on and you're still, blunt. I'd say something a little bit more provocative, but, you know, trying to keep it, simple. Isla Sorna. Good Lord help us all.
We call it Site B. Originally a massive holding pen and secondary research facility for our dinosaurs. Spared no expense.
Didn't want to keep all your eggs in one incubator, huh, John?
That is certainly
Clever,
one way
Mr.
to look at
Malcolm.
it.
Clever.
And another way, John?
Yeah, it's also about the diversity of the environment.
In other words, you weren't sure they'd survive on Isla Nublar.
Darwin's most famous works were centered on species he studied on the Galapagos Islands. Isolated.
It also has the benefit of keeping our work away from prying eyes.
Yeah, and making potential rescue like thousands of miles away.
Always the negative with you, Dr. Malcolm.
Right, and on that note, folks, I think we'll... Oh. Well, that's awesome. Oh, cool.
For now, we focus on the job at hand. Cabot.
Yes, sir, Mr. Hammond. So I think we'll need a new base of operations. Ranger outpost and visitor center, maybe? Would make a good headquarters.
On that note, though, I think this is where we'll stop for the time being. Yeah, let's make a new save. No, it's gotta be all in block capitals, because, well, that's Jurassic Park. Can I fit stream? No. We'll just say Jurassic Park. And that'll do it for the time being. Right. Thanks for partaking in this particular live stream,
Did you two know
folks.
about this island?
Of course not.
And I'll
We're
see
in the
you
dark
next
as
time
much as you are,
for
Dr. Malcolm.
Part 2.
Who knows?